Right, all the news is setting up out here. Looks like I caught something. I'm guessing this is where one of the bodies were found. So there's a current, but it's slow. You can see how these leaves move. There's a current. First body found down there. We walked from down there over here. Second body found down there. And you can kind of see the current of the water. It's coming this way. Caution tape was here. There's flowers over here. Rest in peace, condolences. I don't know what happened, but hopefully it gets figured out. I spoke to some guys that work here. The other guy said too, supposedly that they found the mother, supposedly, allegedly. I don't know if this is true or not. And that the mother has some sort of mental illness. So she was dead or she was alive?
She was living. She was helping the lady right there. And she was saying a lot of crazy stuff.
And she was in the lake?
In the lake, wrapped up in sheets.
Listen to the floor.
There is finally an update with the story. When I drove out to Lauderhill the day after these two girls were found in a canal, Destiny and Daysha, 9 and 7-year-old, the mother Tinessa. At the time when she was a person of interest, she hadn't been in custody, and it's because she was taken to a hospital, and we assumed and figured that maybe she was probably in a mental hospital or maybe under Baker Act. And so now we finally get an update with this story. She's arrested. She's being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. And this is kind of a nutty, crazy situation. If you haven't seen my videos, I'm going to put the link down below because I went out there in person. One is a live stream, longer format. The other one's shorter, but you should check out the live stream. And this is where the lady was allegedly going around the neighborhood, reported that she was asking to baptize people swimming in the lake, in the canal, also asking to baptize people's children. Hogan had been in a hospital care after reports that the mother had been acting erratically, swimming in the canal and asking to baptize the kids in the neighborhood the day before the girls were found.
Well, their mother now arrested and charged this morning.
It's a sad story. NBC6 reporter Marissa Bagg with more information now on what the judge had to say.
Chris and Roxy, 3 weeks to the day of those 2 girls being found in that Lauderhill Canal, their mother was arrested and charged with their murder. Lauderhill Police telling us that they took Tinessa Hogan into custody Tuesday night. The bodies of her daughters, 9-year-old Destiny Hogan and 7-year-old Daysha Hogan, were discovered just hours apart in a canal near Northwest 59th Way in Lauderhill back on June 22nd. Now, their mother, Tinessa, was a person of interest from the start of all of this, but she wasn't charged until now. She was scheduled to go before a judge this morning on 2 counts of murder, but attorneys say she refused to appear. The court held the hearing without.
And this is where I was at. I went parked around here. Well, I actually parked further to the right, but I walked through the entire the canal area, checked it out. That's where I wasn't there when all those people were there.
Without her.
I do find probable cause. There is a signed warrant.
And actually I got the full version of this, so let's check that out. It's not that long, it's pretty short.
All right, next is Miss Hogan on page 6, who has refused. We are proceeding in absentia based on her voluntary refusal. Ms. Buckaloo is here on behalf of the state, and Mr. Romero is here on behalf of the defense. I do find probable cause. There is a signed warrant charging her with murder in the first degree, premeditation, 2 counts. I am making finding of proof evident, presumption great, based on the allegations. I am going to hold her no bond. She will have to go before her division judge in order to have her division judge hear an Arthur hearing and make any determinations as to bond. I'm ordering no possession of firearms, weapons, or ammunition while her case is pending. And I'm also ordering that she not have any contact with any minors under the age of 18 while her case is pending. Is there anything else on Ms. Hogan's case that we need to address?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd just like to ask for the court to
order sealing the warrant and affidavit for the 90-day period due to the fact that although probable cause has been found, it is still a pending investigation with more work that needs to be done, and any information in that affidavit being released right now could taint any potential ID or witnesses.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Romero, do you have a legal objection?
That's sir.
My colleague will address it.
Sorry about all the echoing too. That's not that's their end.
I have no objection to that.
Okay, thank you. So I will sign an order sealing it, and I will provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent Ms. Hogan during the pandemic. Anything else, please?
Thank you.
Judge, also, we would invoke the defendant's rights to remain silent and not to be questioned by law enforcement unless she's with her attorney.
All right, thank you.
The record is noted. Thank you.
I'm going to keep an eye on this story. I'm not really sure what's going to come out publicly. And I'm going to release during the live stream of this version of this story. One of the ladies that I spoke to out there that spoke about the mother out in the canal swimming in a white robe or whatever she was wearing. She told me I asked about this building across the canal where it was completely burnt down. And she told me the story about some kids that were staying there and their parents weren't home and the place burnt down. Really crazy story. And so I'm going to clip that from the stream and clean it up and share it after sometime, maybe today, tomorrow. And I would love to know, you guys, do you think the mother should have been charged as well? So I appreciate everything. Please hit the like and subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Take care of yourselves and peace.